It's my audience for the day. I'm going to hand it to my recorder. Hello, my name is Tammy Chandler. I'm here today to not only persuade you, but also to prove to you that welding should be included in the Associates of Applied Science degree. Now, if we take into account what makes up Associates of Applied Science, we can definitely look and see what makes it? Let's see. Art, for one. You gotta have art to be able to do the applied science program. It's also scientific use to fix problems. Okay, so if you take welding into this account, you can look to see it can be very artistic. You can make really cool things on SoCal.com. You can check that out. Also, weld porn site, you can check it out. Really, really fancy things can be done. You also have Instagram.com. You can check that out on photos. You can, this once again is also weld porn. He's making belt buckles is what it looks like to me. Custom belt buckles. Now, most people think, when they think of welding, they just think basically that it's all people are going to go to a shipyard. They're going to weld on pipes. They're going to weld on these big bulky items. But that's not the case. You can make bicycle frames. You can make a lot of different things. You can fix really cool stuff for turbos. This guy right here is making a custom header set for a car to where it'll fit his turbo in there. Now, the demand for that kind of stuff is very high these days. You can go to any custom shop and you can see all kinds of different things being made, not only for cars, but for motorcycles. You can see, as you can see, motorcycles there. And also for the art history stuff, the next page there, it has like these, I don't know what that is. It looks like a claw, maybe for like a cosplay type thing. Now, welding, to me, I am a welder. And welding to me is not just all about going to a shipyard or going to do these other things that, like welding on the pipeline in Alaska or South Dakota. I like to build stuff. Welding can be manufactured. And if I was able to have an associate's degree or even go into a 4-year bachelor's degree, I can make so much more money. I could get into better jobs. I can become a CWI, which is a certified welding inspector. You can, not only can you do that, you can also, you can become a representative for like Miller or Lincoln, people who make the welding machines and all the really cool parts, like the TIG parts, which is a style of welding, by the way. The MIG gun, just a bunch of different things that you can do. I believe this program would be really good for KCC. They already have so many classes you can take. They offer all the welding classes. You can learn all 4 processes: TIG, MIG, stick. You can do gas welding as well. Let's see. They have the metallurgy class, the blueprint class, the fabrication class. There's not too much more you need to know to be able to do welding. You throw some mechanic classes in there. You do all the reading, the writing stuff, the math. I'm trying to think of what else you could do. Let's see. I'm sorry, got a little sidetracked. But if you add all these extra classes in there, you will not only develop your welding, you'll also develop your mind, because you'll be able to not just make something or go weld on a pipeline like what most people say. That's what welding is. You'll be able to take something and build it from nothing. You'll be able to make the blueprint. You'll be able to, fabricate it. You'll be able to cut the metal. You'll be able to weld it together. You'll be able to go from start to finish. And when you do something like that, you go from start to finish on a project. To me, it's like a person that does surgery. You know, they do heart surgery. They feel great afterwards. They just gave somebody a stent and made their life longer. Well, welding is kind of like that for me because I get to make something and I get to go from start to finish. I have a lot of stuff that I've made, kind of big, so I couldn't use it as a demonstration. That's the reason why I used pictures. And like I said, this guy right here, he is totally amazing. He's a weld porn. I think this one might be not sure who that one is. But weldporn.com. You really need to check that out. If you've ever thought welding was just an industrial type thing, only to make your local Walmart building structure or something like that, you should definitely check that out. Because, I mean, look at this. This is amazing. This is just a bunch of welds stacked on top of each other. Now, if I haven't convinced you, I will before my time is over, because my time at KCC will be spent to trying to make that a degree program and then turning it into a 4-year program at OIT. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.